Why is China consistently against unilateral sanctions? China's foreign policy is deeply rooted in the principle of sovereignty and non-interference. It views unilateral sanctions as a violation of these principles because they often bypass international consensus and impose penalties without multilateral approval. Beijing argues that such measures disrupt global stability and unfairly target nations based on political agendas rather than law. This stance reflects China's desire to prevent external forces from influencing its own internal affairs or those of its allies. China's opposition also stems from significant economic and strategic interests. Russia is a key partner in energy, trade, and security cooperation. Unilateral sanctions threaten to disrupt these ties and could set a precedent that might one day be used against China itself. Moreover, China sees Western sanctions as tools to contain rivals rather than resolve conflicts. By opposing them, China protects its economic interests and signals resistance to a U.S.-led world order. China repeatedly calls for multilateralism through institutions like the United Nations. It argues that sanctions should be authorized collectively rather than imposed unilaterally. This approach aims to preserve fairness and legitimacy in international relations. By opposing unilateral sanctions during the Russo-Ukrainian War, China champions a rules-based global system where no single country or alliance can dominate decision-making, reflecting its vision for a multipolar world. China walks a careful line between supporting Russia and maintaining global diplomatic flexibility. While it shares strategic interests with Moscow, China avoids direct confrontation with the West by opposing unilateral sanctions rather than endorsing Russia's actions outright. This balancing act helps China keep options open, preserving influence in Eurasia without damaging key relationships elsewhere. It's a calculated move to maximize its geopolitical leverage. Subscribe for daily answers to questions you didn't know you had.